You got a whole bunch of simps in my comments on that last video, a whole bunch of glazers who just want to be like, oh, Derek. It's been 2 friggin' years that the guy has not owned up to what he did. You can't deny that. There's no denying that. Were you going to tell me he forgot? What's up, you guys? Put a video out just yesterday, I believe it was, talking about how Greg Doucette has exposed Derek from More Plates, More Dates, proving to the world and pointing out some very evident information that everybody, if they were looking, would have seen for the most part, but pointing out information that creates a whole dynamic that essentially makes Derek look like he's just been avoiding us, lying to us for the past 2 years. The point is, so many people commented on that video that I just recently put out saying, what do I do now? Because I thought I had the most stacked pre-workout on the market and now I don't. What do I do? Does anybody have recommendations for a pre-workout? I want to talk to you guys about what I use for pre-workout because I stopped using Derek's stuff and I stopped using pre-workout altogether quite a long time ago because I wanted to become self-sufficient. I wanted to be able to not have to spend $60 for like a 25-day supply of something, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. Like, it's ridiculously expensive. And so I found a better way for me, and I want to share that with you. I'm not a doctor. I'm just pointing out these recommendations. That they're not even recommendations. They're just what I personally do. And if you guys want to adopt those things, you can go ahead, okay? So the first thing I want to point out is nitric oxide booster tablets. I take these tablets. These tablets help me to be able to increase my blood flow, essentially. Nitric oxide booster is going to allow your body to create more elements that will allow you to have more nitric oxide, essentially. It's going to increase your blood flow, and it's going to increase like nutrient delivery and stuff like that. I just have some notes here, so in case you guys see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at, all right? So essentially, more oxygen to your muscles, better glucose delivery, amino acid delivery, creatine, and water, all that stuff. And I've noticed that stuff, in my opinion, I've noticed that stuff in my training. Once I started taking this, going after stopping pre-workout and starting to take this again, I get not only insane pumps, insane pumps. Like, this stuff does what it needs to do. Most of what I think people were taking Derek's pre-workouts for were for the pump aspect. It's got a lot of pump product in it, and it's also got a lot of sodium, which we'll also discuss later. But nitric oxide booster, I believe if you guys don't take pre-workout and take nitric oxide booster, you are going to go ahead and feel that pump and all that other stuff comes along with it. More energy and things of that nature, okay? The next thing I want to focus on is this, Tadalafil. Now, many of you guys are, I don't know where you are. I don't know if this is legal where you are over the counter, but where I am at, it's legal over the counter. Tadalafil, or essentially Cialis, is something that was originally created as a blood pressure medication, but it's now prescribed pretty much solely, I believe, for erectile dysfunction. A lot of people believe that if they take Cialis, they're going to end up getting some like, you know, raging urge to have sex while they're in the gym, kind of like it's like, I don't know, some kind of aphrodisiac. That's not the case whatsoever. What this medication will do is help you in terms of, similar to the nitric oxide booster, it's going to increase your blood flow, okay? It's going to allow you to get insane pumps. It will not do anything to you as far as sexual desire. It will do nothing of the sort, okay? You know, like I said, I'm not recommending this stuff to you. I'm telling you what I take. Again, this will help with increased delivery of glucose, of water, essentially almost the same exact stuff as this, except it works in a different way within your body, all right? So those are two things that I would recommend to, I'm not recommending, I'm just telling you what I do and what works for me. If you can't get your hands on this without a prescription and you don't want to get a prescription, this stuff will cover you. Just make sure you're taking the right amount for yourself, okay? You guys could go ahead and do that research yourself. Everybody's body and lifestyle is different, so I can't tell you how much to take, okay? Just like I can't tell you how much to take of this either. Not a doctor, okay? The next thing I want to talk about is beetroot extract. This stuff is also, this will give you more nutrients that will enable you to essentially, those nutrients will turn into nitric oxide within your body, okay? This will help deliver that, okay? They both almost do the same thing. This is a vasodilator as well, And it's been in multiple studies have shown that people will be able to lift more, push more, their endurance is more, everything is more with improved NO in your body, okay? So this is another, again, pump product, vasodilator. I take all three of these at the same time. I haven't had any issues. Of course, you want to take a look at the amounts that you're taking, okay? And you want to, maybe talk to your doctor to figure that out. But I'm just letting you know that these things are excellent in terms of nutrient delivery, water delivery to your muscles, vasodilation, and all that stuff. Really fantastic stuff, okay? The next thing I want to talk about is an electrolyte complex. Now, why is this important? First of all, this is important because this is going to help you to use the water within your body properly. If you don't have enough electrolytes, enough salt, enough potassium in your body, you will not be able to utilize the water that's in your body, essentially. The water will just be urinated out, and you're not going to be able to use that water within your cells. Having the proper electrolyte balance is going to allow you to have enough energy while you're training. It's going to help you with blood volume within your veins, okay? It's going to help you with nutrient delivery. I don't know if I mentioned this, but energy production. It's going to help with preventing cramps and preventing delayed onset muscle syndrome, DOMS, which many of you guys have heard of. Proper muscle contraction, where you can feel the muscle contracting. It's going to help you focus on your training because you can feel it more. Many people have problems training their back because they can't feel it. This will help you with that. You have to have the proper electrolytes in your body in order to do that. And again, I also mentioned hydration, fluid balance in terms of sodium and potassium. Now, adequate blood volume, this is big. Adequate blood volume is another huge deal when you're training, okay? By taking all of these vasodilators, you might potentially get dizzy because, if you don't have adequate blood volume, what's happening is your veins are opening up, and if your blood volume is not correct, if you have not enough water in your body or you don't have enough sodium in your body in order to allow your body to use the water properly, that blood is not going to fill up those veins. You can end up getting lightheaded or something or worse. This is going to help to give you adequate blood volume to counteract the vasodilation, okay? This is going to open your veins up, and this is going to help fill those veins along with your water and whatever else. It's going to help fill those veins. It's going to give you tons of energy, better pumps. Overall, absolutely excellent. Out of all the things that I've recommended so far, out of the Cialis, out of the Beetroot, out of the NO, I think this is the most important of what I've mentioned so far, and it probably will be the most important out of everything that I mentioned, okay? Very important. Now, the next thing, and all these things, I got these online, just on Amazon or whatever. This stuff, I get it at the pharmacy by me, but you guys might have to go to your doctor for that. The next thing is caffeine, okay? Most of the time, pre-workout is simply caffeine. If you combine these pre-workout pump boosters, NO boosters, vasodilators, if you combine that with caffeine, you're going to be flying. You're going to be flying. Extreme pumps, extreme, you're going to feel that muscle. You're going to get excellent training in. This is going to give you, this is it, guys. Caffeine, it's huge. Nobody can say caffeine doesn't work. It works every time, okay? This is 200 milligrams per capsule. I love that. Typically, I'm taking one capsule, if that. Sometimes I don't take any of it. And why might I not take any of it? Because sometimes I will take Modafinil. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Modafinil. This is something else that you may not be able to get, but I can get at the pharmacy by me. Maybe you guys can get it. Maybe you can't. Maybe you have to be prescribed it, whatever. Modafinil is what a lot of people claim to be a smart drug. It's not really a smart drug. It's not going to make you like some kind of genius. Like there was a movie, I don't remember what the movie was, where the guy was on like some like drug that made him like a genius. It's not going to do that by any means. It is going to give you a hell of a lot of energy though. I take half a tablet. These are 200 milligrams. I take half. and that gives me energy for like 12 hours, sometimes 14 hours. And I'm talking about energy that is way different than caffeine. Now, you can combine it with caffeine. I'm not a doctor. You can combine it with caffeine. You can just take it alone if you're trying to get off caffeine. Use it as you want to use it. But I mean, this is some insane energy, So if you guys feel like now you're lost, you don't know what to do because you don't have Derek's products, you don't know who else to trust, or you just want to try to perhaps make it on your own, guys, this is the stack that you'll need. I'm telling you right now, even if you cannot get the prescription stuff, this stuff here, the pump products, and then the caffeine, guys, that's what you need. That's what you need. You're not getting anything more. And you can always add to this regimen. You can add to it, but it is much more economical. You are saving tons of money. I mean, just in this caffeine, it's 500 capsules. That's over 500 days of energy for me. If you take 2 capsules a day, then that's 250 days. That's insane. And you're getting pumps with this. You combine that with the salt, with the electrolyte complex, guys, you're getting blown out of the water. Just make sure you have enough fluid intake so that your body has plenty of water to use because it's going to need it, okay? And you also have enough electrolytes. You're going to see those pumps. You're going to feel those pumps. You're going to be through the roof with energy, even just because of the salt. And then the delivery systems and the vasodilators are going to allow that salt to do what it needs to do. I also take creatine as well. Creatine is excellent in terms of, there was actually a recent study saying creatine does not build muscle. I've known that for years, that it doesn't build muscle. It just makes you look like you have more muscle. I don't care. That's great for me. That's why I'm exercising anyway. I want to look like I have muscle, right? So creatine, it helps with intracellular water, okay? Water within your muscles. Makes you look bigger. Go ahead and use that too. So creatine, the delivery systems, the nitric oxide boosters, this is the caffeine, but the NO boosters are going to help deliver creatine to your muscles and do everything you need to do. I hope this video was helpful. I'm sorry about everything that happened with Derek, truly. And we'll wait for a response. If he ends up coming out with a response, that's great. If he doesn't, then hey, it's been 2 years already. He's not responding. You got a whole bunch of simps in my comments on that last video, a whole bunch of glazers who just want to be like, oh, Derek. Listen, guys, I used to like Derek too. At the end of the day, I don't care what you say about him or what you say about me or what you say about Greg or what you say about anybody. It's been 2 friggin' years that the guy has not owned up to what he did. You can't deny that. There's no denying that. Were you going to tell me he forgot to address it? Absolutely friggin' not. Okay? So I don't care what you all think about him. At the end of the day, he ghosted us on the turkesterone. And that's it. That's it. I don't care what you think about any of his other products. At this point, I wouldn't trust his products. I would not trust his products. I don't care if you think Greg is right, Greg is wrong. I would not trust his products. Why? Because he lied about one product. If he lied about one, why wouldn't he lie about the rest? It's been 2 years. Okay? Anyway, I hope you all are well. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you like this. I'll catch you all at the next video.